Dear children, my dear friends, we welcome you all in the new session of class 11th. Here we shall discuss with you each topic from the entire syllabus of physical education. We shall be posting regularly each and every topic as per the requirement of syllabus. In case of any query regarding the concerned topic or chapter, kindly drop your queries in the comment box. We will positively reply. We means Mrs. Nutan Duggal. I thanks to Mrs. Nutan Duggal, SPE Headquarter, Team Head of Class 12 Support Material, Mrs. Leena Vyas, SPE Central District, Team Head of Class 11 Support Material, who always give us their valuable suggestions. Mrs. Sunita Sharda ji, specially thanks to Mrs. Sunita Sharda ji and Kumkum Agrawal ji. Those are preparing these videos. The Sunita Sharda ji, lecturer physical education from Raisina Bengali School. Kumkum Agrawal ji, lecturer physical education, SKV GT B Nagar. Mrs. Sumati, Dr. Sudhir, Dr. Tarun, Mr. Yogesh. Those are the lecturer of physical education. Always give their valuable suggestions to improve these videos. So welcome to Mrs. Sunita Sharda ji, who is going to present and discuss regarding the first chapter of class 11th physical education.
Welcome class 11 students for the class of physical education. Changing trends and career in physical education is our first topic. Students, you have taken this subject as your main subject, one of the main subjects, or as an additional subject. So let's see what are the career options in physical education. As in other subjects, as you many of you must have chosen science, commerce and humanities, so you know all the prospects in different streams. But let's check the career options in physical education also, and the main topics are, let's see the topics. The main topics of first chapter are meaning and definition of physical education, aims and objectives of physical education, career option in physical education, competition in various sports and national and international level, and Khelo India program. But today in this video we are going to discuss meaning and definition of physical education and aims and objectives of physical education. Dear students, now let's see the meaning and definition of physical education. Many of you might be thinking that physical education, oh, this physical education means we are just play activities and participating in games is physical education. But students, I might correct you here that physical education is not only participating in activities, it is more than that. So let's see what is that. As the name appears, physical, that means our body, and education, that means the modification of our behavior. So here physical education comes as the modification of behavior through the medium of physical activities, and physical activities that brings the overall development of a human being. So physical education thus becomes the integral part of main education. Here physical activity means any kind of physical activities, that is participating in minor games, major games, or participating in yoga, performing yoga every day, or performing in dance or acrobatics or gymnastics or athletics or any other kind of folk dance activities regularly. So these all activities, they are called as physical activities, and physical education is a very vast field that includes all these activities. It is not merely the games and sports. So here let's see the definition given by Charles E. Butcher. He is a famous physical education writer. According to him, physical education is an integral part of total education process and has its aim in the development of physically, mentally, emotionally and socially fit citizen through the medium of physical activities which have been selected with a view to realize these outcomes. Okay, according to him, all these activities that aids, that increases physically, mental, emotional, and social side of a human being, then only these activities are called as physical education activities. So, according to Cassidy, physical education is a sum of changes in the individual caused by experience which can bring in motor activity. So, whenever we perform different kind of activities, that brings change in our body, our and also in our mind. So, all these activities they come under the heading of physical education. So let's see what are the aims and objectives of physical education in the next slide. Aims and objectives of physical education. The aim of physical education is overall development of the human being. And the objectives, they are physical development, mental development, social development, and emotional development and spiritual development of the human being. Let's see the details of physical development. Dear students, uh, the first objective of physical education is the physical development of a human body. So when we participate in different kind of activities, like any major game or any yogic activity or dancing activity or playing minor games, so they all help in the development of our body, like the muscular system, the skeletal system, that means our muscles and bones, they become stronger. Our internal system, like respiratory system, the cardiac system, the circulatory system, the muscular system, glandular system, excretory system, digestive system, they all work very smoothly with coordination with each other. That makes our body very functionable and that aids in the physical development. Here you can see the children, they are participating in different kind of activities, and even see there the students are participating, some children are participating in the pictogram, our own indigenous game. So when we participate in these kind of activities, especially when we play Pittu, it improves our hand-eye coordination. It improves our aim. So when we participate in different kinds of activities, they help in the development of our body. Like it increases our strength, stamina, endurance. Later on, we will study about all these parts separately. But here we can say that the physical activities, they aids in the physical development of a human being. The second objective, the mental development. So, what is mental development and what is mental? Mental is about thinking, about analyzing, and about taking decision on the spot. So when we participate in different activities, you know, there are so many situations in sports that we have to decide within the fraction of second and culminate the action to win a game. So everybody tries that. So sports and games, they give you activity, they give you a chance to open up your mental faculty. Here you can see in this basketball game, three players are tackling this player, but he ditches them all and shoots the ball. So it is not taught to him on the spot. He has taken his own decision to score a goal. So this opportunity only you people get while you participate in different activities. You have to think, you have to analyze to save your game. Same here in the football game, he is being tackled by three players, but he ditches all three. How? Nobody is teaching him on the spot that you give the ball to the right or left. He is deciding on the spot. So when we participate in different kind of activities, they open up our mental faculties and they increase our decision making power, and that is very necessary in our daily life. Our third objective is social development. Dear students, when we take part in different kind of activities, we have to interact with many other players, many other persons. Like suppose you are participating in a intramural tournament or house-wise competition or class-wise competition in your school, then you interact with the other class students, then other house students. And suppose when you're going to participate in the school team with another school, that is the zonal competition, so you make friends with the students of other schools, the players of other schools, right? So your social circle is increased, and you are not able to stay within yourself like a cocoon. Okay, but when we participate in different activities, we make our friends. We make lots of friends. Suppose when you're going to participate in the zonal team, then you are of your own school, like I am from so and so school. But when you're going to participate in interzonal competition, then you will say I am from that zone. Suppose I am from zone number 25, or I am from zone number 29. So your social circle is much more increased. So this way, in sports, you get lot of opportunity to make friends, to become social. And being social, it increases the brotherhood amongst people, and that increases the solidarity and integrity of a human being, and that brings unity in diversity. So participating in games and activities, that develops our social circle. Emotional development. Students, emotional, what do you understand by emotions? The emotions are our feelings, like the feeling of happiness, feeling of sadness, fear, a feeling of danger, or love, or hatred, jealousy, sometimes stress, anxiety. All these are our emotions. The physical activities, they teach us to control our emotions. Like whenever we get defeat in the games, we do not start crying. It is, we do not outburst with our emotions. We have to control our emotions. So these all are taught whenever we participate in activities. You must have seen in the international matches or the national matches, whenever there is a celebration, or when the game is started, everybody greets each other, all the opponents, they greet each other and they wish each of them best wishes. So this way, these emotions are controlled in sports activities and games activities. So it is very necessary for us to take part in these activities, as because all these activities, they make us physically, mentally, socially and emotionally sound. After physical, mental, social and emotional development, the physical activities make us so much strong, and our spiritual side is also developed. Here, the spiritual doesn't mean the religious practice and customs or following them hardly. Here, spiritual health is more more of attitude, and it is a way of looking towards the situation and different people. It is more of, it is a genuine desire of helping others, the feeling of fair play, the brotherhood, and helping other people of the society. With our upliftment, we also want the same for other society. So we try to help other people also in the manner, so that they can lead a happy life. These feelings of solidarity, these feelings of helping others, and the feeling of fair play during the game. If by mistake we have injured some other players, so after the injury, helping him out, not leaving him on his condition there on the ground. These are the feelings that are developed when our spiritual development takes place, and it is very much common in sports persons. That is why we say that the physical education also develops our spiritual side.
Thank you, Sunita ji. Hope you all understood the term physical education. What is physical education meaning? What are the aim? What is the aim and what are the objectives? Through participation of games and sports, dance, swimming, cycling, and so many different activities, we can develop, we can achieve the objective, and we can develop the all-round development of an individual. So thank you so much. If you have any question, any queries regarding this topic, regarding aim and objective of physical education, you can drop it in the comment box. Surely we will satisfy you. Thank you so much.